OMG, this traffic sucks. Stupid. Wait. Chris here, coming to you live from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And we're at the Mothman Festival. Holy crap, it's busy. Everyone from everywhere is here. I just actually passed by the Carpetbagger, one of my favorite YouTube channels. And behind me is the hotel that's in town, which I've heard is very haunted. One time I'm gonna have to stay there. But we're gonna check out everything the festival has to offer this year. It is really, really hot, like almost 90 degrees. So, I don't know, really hot. Behind me is the famous Mothman statue that sits almost in the center of town, as you can see back there, and we'll get a closer look at it in a moment. We have found the star himself, heavily guarded by the men in black. Look, it's Mothman, everyone.
The best.
Those are really amazing costumes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, the costume?
Oh, look, a friendly stormtrooper. Well, at least I hope he's friendly. May the Force be with you. Ooh, they even have the West Virginia division of the Ghostbusters team, dressed all in their ghost-busting outfits. And look, there's the giant marshmallow guy. Hey Dan Bell, if you're watching this episode, I found your VH special, and here it is, at the Mothman Festival. I think I meant to say VHS, not VH. Okay, you guys, I have to record this because I watch another channel, and her name is Graveyard Girl. She's obsessed with squishies, and these are scented squishies. So if Graveyard Girl, if you're ever watching my video, I found scented squishies at the Mothman Festival just for you, right back there. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all these squishies. These are the scented ones I was talking about. Back there, the scented squishies. Can you smell them? Can you smell them? Take a good smell. This is for Graveyard Girl and her squishy obsession. Ew, look at how squishy that is. It's so squishy. Wow, look at the massive lines and crowds of people trying to get in there and look at stuff. Holy crap. I would love to show you a little more detail of the products that they're selling, but it's like nearly impossible to get up there. These ghost-busting costumes are super cool, super detailed, and I really liked them. Ooh, this hearse reminds me of Kings Island Halloween Haunt, and I can't wait for that. I will be doing a video on that coming up shortly, sometime in October. Wow, that's pretty cool. If you ever take a trip to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, don't forget to stop in the historic and very haunted Low Hotel. Everyone knows that clowns are super creepy, especially when they're atop a root beer float stand, staring down at you, and a creepy hotel in the background. I found that the festival had a pretty good assortment of food. Even some of the local restaurants were open, and not terribly crowded, which is odd. Definitely needed some ice cream on this super hot day. Surprised the line wasn't longer. Cotton candy, snow cones, and moth floss? What is that? Oh, it's just cotton candy. Oh, they even have a concert stage where they can hold performances. Unfortunately, they're not doing anything at the moment, but I'm sure they will shortly. A nice, majestic view of the Ohio River, many, many miles from where I started out in Cincinnati.
What do you want me to say?
Anything. I've never met the Carpetbagger. It's
Hey,
nice
to meet you.
Hey, it's Chris here with the Traveling Man, and guess who I ran into? It's Jacob from the Carpetbagger.
Hey, how are you?
And oh my gosh, I've been waiting forever to meet him and say hi, and it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you as well.
Yeah, so his channel is a lot like my Traveling Man channel, which is what you're viewing right now. So go and check his content out over on his YouTube channel. It's wonderful. I know you did that, what was it, Marvelous Mechanical Museum
that's
one?
Of my favorite videos.
Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of secret about that.
What's that?
I grew up going to that place.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
lived in the Detroit area, and I have video on the 8mm, the high 8 cassettes of me at Marvin's Marvelous
That's
Mechanical
awesome.
Museum, and the whole thing. I'll have to post it up on my YouTube so you can see it.
That is
So,
awesome.
yeah, so go check his content out, and
Thank you.
we'll see you later. Hey, it's Chris here with the Traveling Man, and I am so excited to meet Dan Bell. He's the one that has actually inspired me to start doing YouTube videos. He does the Amazing Dead Mall series. That's what inspired me to start doing the Dead Malls. He also does Another Dirty Room and some other shows out there, but this is Dan Bell, and
Hi.
I highly recommend that you check out his stuff over on his channel.
Hello, everyone. How many subscribers do you have again?
I only have 100 right now. I just hit that literally yesterday.
You're a loser,
I know.
and you're so high energy, I want to stab myself in the ears.
See, I'm like normally like this, but then I have ADHD, like severe ADHD, so
Oh, I have ADD. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
the hyper, I'm just...
I have the hyper thing, but I can control it. But yeah, I have the whole thing.
Well, listen, everyone. Chris... Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Chris is a very nice guy, and he smells nice. So subscribe to his channel. I have a feeling he'll entertain legions of fans, and will one day be a guest here at the Mothman Festival.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm never going to quit. Everyone keeps telling me that I can't do my talent, and I keep telling them, no, I'm going to do my talent.
No, you gotta keep going.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to keep going.
You know how many people
I
tell me
don't-
not to do
yeah.
anything?
Oh, yeah, what?
You know how many times people tell me, oh, why are you bothering? You're never gonna make it. Blah,
Oh, yeah, or you try to hire for jobs, and, oh, you don't have this degree, and I say, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it anyway. Going to do it anyway.
No.
Hey, it's Chris here with the Traveling Man, and whoa, that was
bee
attack. It's like a bee attack. Okay, it's gone.
Mothman.
Yeah, it's the Mothman in bee form. Anyways, I'm here with Brennan.
how's it going?
Yeah, from Another Dirty Room, and big fan of the channel, big fan of everything Dan Bell does, and the two of you do together. I don't know, I need to start watching more of Another Dirty Room. My first thought on it was weird. It's just weird.
Trust me,
I thought, I was like, I don't know what to think about it, and then now that I've met you guys in person, I'm like, okay, no, it's fine.
I wouldn't recommend it. Don't worry. Don't watch it.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
It's
really weird.
It is really weird, but I love it. So anyway, so everyone on the Traveling Man that's watching this video should go over and watch their content because it is really good. And I'm actually here to go see the premiere of the new Mothman special thing that they're doing.
Oh
so.
yeah. Dan's got his Creeps and Monsters premiere of his new episode of that, and then he's got his 2 old Mothman videos that he's kind of put together for a Mothman celebration.
Oh, okay. See, I knew it was the new video, but I didn't know he was going to do the old ones as well. I think I've seen those before, but
Yeah,
anyways.
I think he might have edited some of it. I'm not sure. He doesn't tell me much.
I don't know. He told me earlier it might not even work, so
Yeah.
we'll find out about that.
Pray
but
for us.
Yeah, thanks for joining me here
Oh, it's
on
a
this
pleasure.
channel. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, I know. See, he's the funny one.
Thank you.
He's the what I would say Kmart clown.
Okay.
I remember that video, you in the Kmart.
Oh, that's great.
Uh-huh.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was fun. This is the Historic State Theater where they have some special guests and some new premieres. And specifically, we're here to see Dan Bell's new premieres of Creeps and Monsters later in the day. Let me get right to this. This place was super hot. They didn't have any AC in it. And, ooh, it kind of smelled bad. And I don't know if that's just because it was so hot inside, but they really should get working on that if they're going to use it as a venue, especially during a big event like this.
You're only going to see a 5-minute clip, but it's a good clip. So just wait for it. But we're going to watch the first 2 episodes of the Mothman trilogy that I shot back in 2016, I think, or 2017. And it just kind of will, it's us out in the TNT area, and it's creepy. I don't know if you guys have been out there at night, but it's it's really something. One of the things that strikes me about the whole Mothman story and why I've been sort of obsessed with it is because I believe the witnesses. I don't know what they saw. They obviously saw something that scared them. I've seen owls in the TNT area. And I look up and I'm like, there's an owl. I never once said, oh my God, run, you know what I mean? So I believe the witnesses. I don't see why people, the original 4 who saw it, Linda Scarberry and her husband and the other couple, why would they make a story like that up? You know, these people were in shock when they got to the police station in town here. As far as the Mothman is concerned, was he sort of a premonition? Was he a warning? Was he, there's just so much thing. What did you say, Rick?
All right, I'm gonna go all the way, because I know Jack about this whole topic, so I'll just make it up. That's what I'm good at. Could it have been military research, some kind of a flying apparel with maybe night vision, and that's why it was red eyes? Just throwing it out there in the, the Cold War era still, and the Men in Black, they wanted to quash anybody knowing about anything, seeing anything, because it was secret military. It's another Area 51.
The thing that gets me, and the story that really creeped me out and was really stuck with me, is a story about Mary Heyer, who is the newspaper reporter here in town. I think her office was right over here or something. But she told this story about this short little man who came to see her. He was wearing a black suit and everything, and he was in her office, like cackling, and he picked up a pen and didn't seem to know what the pen did or what it was. He didn't know how to shake hands. These are all the stories that are just incredible, to think that this town on this street in 1966, I mean, what I wouldn't give to be here when this was all happening. I mean, it's such a great story. And you hear these witnesses, their testimony or accounts, and it's just like, why would anyone make up a story like this? So they saw something. What it was, I mean, is anybody's guess. I'd have to see the Mothman and have like a beer with him before I was like, okay, this thing exists. So I mean, you go to these places and people are always like, oh, it's haunted or whatever. I've had moments where I've gone in and been like, ooh, that's creepy, but I need to see a ghost. And I need someone with me who sees the same thing that I do. Whispers, little noises, clicks, voices on the box, whatever these things, there's no science behind it. I need to see a ghost So when that happens, then I'll be like, okay, I have to get right with God. It's called rent. I mean, honestly, but there are places I go that I'm just like, like when I did the Poconos resorts, and those were so fabulous. Like, that was so interesting to see that. But yeah, I mean, I've gone alone in places, and I'm just like, I'm like, what am I doing, kind of thing. Like, I've been in places where I'm just like, how am I doing this and not? So I just kind of inside my head, I'm like, there's nothing in here. Like, even if you ran into somebody, you could still beat them with the camera, or there's always a way out. So, like, I don't know. I'm just like, what's, the thing is, like, if I go somewhere and I'm scared, that's how I want you guys to feel. I want it to feel like you guys are there with me. So that's why I don't do, like, turn the camera on. I'm like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I don't do that. So I like it to be just sort of a adventure, almost like a video game, like you're walking through and it's your experience. But when I get scared, I hope the people watching get scared too, because that's what makes it so much fun, Oh, you know what? That's easy. The bees in New Mexico. Yeah. So a little background on the video, because at the end of the video, you just hear me screaming and throwing the camera. People are like, I didn't see any bees. It's like, yeah, they weren't after the camera. They were dive bombing into my face. So what happened was, we were in this, it was like it was called the Mountain Lodge, is what it was called. It was on a highway in that little town, what was the name of that town? What did you say? Oregon, New Mexico. And we went in, and Will was walking ahead of me, and I walked in behind him, and the creepiest part of it is you hear the bees, you hear the hive on camera. And before I was all like, save the bees. And I'm like, burn the fucking bees now. I hate all of them. But yeah, I was attacked. I mean, I had like 50 stings on my head. I was pulling stingers out. I had to go back in the building and get my camera. We had to wait an hour and a half before we could roll the windows down, before the bees would not. Every time we tried to get out of the car, we'd get stung again. That was really scary, because if we had parked anywhere else, or I dropped my key or whatever, it would have gotten to a point where it's so bad that I don't know what I would have done. So that was really, really scary. And I'll never go to the desert again in the summer. The desert in the summer is like a really inhospitable place. It's tarantulas, scorpions, rattlesnakes. Everything wants to kill you. And yeah, it's just not a place that I would want to go again in the summer. If you would like a beer in the TNT bunker, please join us. Would you like to say good night?
Good night to everybody. Thank you for coming.
We love you guys so much. Thank you.
Oh, good night.
Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, you guys, this is Mothman Central. This is the Mothman Swamp. And I don't really know where we're going. Maybe Mothman will pop out at some point. I don't know what's going on. 5B? I don't know what 5B is, or where that goes. Okay, so we're looking for the TNT bunkers. Oh, I think this might be it. Yeah, this looks like the right place. My gosh, look at these doors. They're ridiculous. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's a bat in here. That's actually terrifying. Holy shit. This place is creepy as hell. I'm getting the shit out of here. Okay. We made it. We made it out of the bat-infested one. I said, we made it out of the bat-infested one.
Oh, I don't know.
It was creepy.
To me or not.
Close enough. Ooh, your flashlight is like, sorry. I'm trying not to put it in your face. Wait, your light is like... Okay, there we go.
I'm moving.
I know, you're good. Well, that does it for another episode of The Traveling Man. I wanted to give a big thanks to Dan Bell from This Is Dan Bell, Rick Serra and Brennan Evangelista from Another Dirty Room, and Jacob the Carpetbagger. I highly recommend that you check out all of their content, links in the description box below. And if you'd like to support this channel and secure its future, then why not head over to patreon.com/tiltedtripodmedia. Even a $3 donation goes a long way to help support the future of video. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that bell icon so that you can stay up to date on all the latest content here at Tilted Tripod Media. For now, that's it, and I'll see you again in the next video. Oh, and one last thing before I go. If you'd like to see that old Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum footage, I will also put a link in the description box below where you can check that out as well.